I tried smoking meth at 30 years old, and that was it, man. I was 26, and we were in Los Angeles, and an old girlfriend of mine from high school reached out to me, and we met up. Um, she turned into a pretty good-looking young lady. She used to do a lot of modeling stuff for Bud Light and all these places, and so we started dating, and I started seeing red flags that I should have made a decision about to get out of the relationship. One day she was an alcoholic. She drank a lot, and one night she was wasted. And a week or two prior, she had destroyed my front phone, had flipped out on me, and a couple weeks later, she's drunk again, freaks out, attacks me. Um, I'm able to get out of the apartment. I had to jump off the second story, and I'd call my father to come help, to come meet me. And so I land off the patio on the ground. The cops were there. As my father arrived, they arrest me, and made one of the worst mistakes of my life. I had no experience in the justice system, and even though I had no criminal record, I was scared. I took a deal which I shouldn't have taken. I should have taken it all the way to trial because I was innocent. I didn't do anything. There was holes in her testimony, and just from the physical things that I had, I would have beaten the case. I was in custody and was frightened at the fact I'd have to be, in prison until I was 30 years old, a couple of years, and took the deal. That made me a felon, and I'm still suffering the consequences of that today. I tried smoking meth at 30 years old, and that was it, man. It was like, wow, I can do this. Like I was chasing stuff like this with cocaine for a long time, and I can just do a little bit of this, and it puts me on a whole nother level. And not glamorizing or anything. It was another one of the worst mistakes I made in my life. Shortly after that, my job kind of was aware that I had some issues going on. I was started working for it was actually an HVAC company because I had separated from my brother, and they were like, "Hey, you need to get some help." And I was just such a knucklehead. Again, I was functioning. So I was like, well, I've never been late and I haven't missed a day of work. Like, I don't know, what are you talking about? I was like, I guess I don't have a job. So quickly became homeless, became unemployed, and started having to turn to crime to support my addiction. So I started committing crime around the city.